it's Nikita, and this is the Brand Ambassador Q&A for Zahara Swim. The first question on here is what's my age, where am I from, my occupation, where did I grow up? I grew up in Mumbai, India. That's where obviously I'm from. I have been in LA for about 4.5 years now. I turned 25 this year, and I'm a singer-songwriter. What's on my bucket list? I love traveling, so everything travel is on my bucket list. But I really want to go to Florence, Italy. I've already been to Paris in France, but I want to go back, and I just want to spend every day in the Louvre because I love art, everything art history, I love. The last time I went, I just saw a bunch of kids sitting there with their sketch pads just sketching away, and I just always thought to myself that I want to do that. And deep sea diving is also on my bucket list. Where has been your favorite photo shoot? My favorite photo shoot has been in my Bambi button, my yellow Bambi button at Point Dume, Malibu. And I was actually having a really terrible day that I did that photo shoot. But my best friend, he called me up, he's a photographer, and he was like, get your swimsuit, we're going to the beach. And so we did, and he turned my whole day around, and it was wonderful. If you could have a dinner with 5 people in the world, alive or dead, who would you choose? I'm a singer, so I'm gonna choose a lot of singers. Beyonce, Frank Ocean, John Bellion, Michael Jackson, and Virginia Woolf. I know she's not a singer, she's a writer, but she was one of my favorite writers in high school, and I would love to have dinner with her. What age do you start singing and songwriting? I started singing when I was 3.5, and I started songwriting when I was about 13. I started writing poetry when I was really young, but I didn't start songwriting until I was about 13. If you could go back and give your childhood self any advice, what would it be? Don't stress out about the bullies. Just have faith. Who you are is beautiful, and you're gonna find a whole tribe of people that love you for you. And being unique is gonna be extremely helpful in what you do with your career. What's your favorite Zahara Swim bikini? I'm wearing it right now. It's the Queen of Hearts one piece. I love it. How's your experience been with Zahara Swim so far? It's been amazing. It's been fantastic. I love it. It's one of the few online swim companies that lets me buy different sizes on tops and bottoms, which is so important because my butt is bigger than the rest of me. It's a family trait, and I love it, but it makes shopping hard sometimes, especially when it comes to swimwear. But I love that Zahara has that option. I love the colors, I love the patterns, I love their choices, and I just love the team. Everybody's so nice, so welcoming, so sweet. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? I feel like I want people to be more attentive, because I feel like when you have conversations with people on just a one-to-one basis or a community-to-community basis, I feel like people listen to respond rather than listen to actually listen to each other, and which is why I feel like a lot of us miss what the other person or other community is trying to say. We misunderstand each other because we're just pushing our own agenda. So I feel like if I could change one thing, this idea that we have just to run and answer these questions as fast as we can or reply to people as fast as we can, and I'd want people to slow down and actually listen to each other. That got really deep really fast. What are your future goals? Well, obviously they include a Grammy. Why wouldn't they? But I want to work a lot more in India as well. I moved out here to pursue my career, but I feel like my ultimate goal is to bridge the two, my love for pop and R&B music and my love for India. If you could take 3 things on a deserted island, what would they be? Zahara Swim. Number 1, probably this guy because I love it. a phone that I could solar charge so I could record any music that I would write, and I feel like I would just write so much music if I was in a deserted island. And a knife, because who doesn't need a knife to cut open fruits and veggies and all kinds of other things, and also for self-defense. Have you got any hidden talents? If so, what are they? I do really good impressions of other singers, but I'm very shy about them, I guess, and I only do them in front of people that I've known for a long time. But let me see, I usually do a pretty good Britney, but let's see if it comes out today. Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know something wasn't right, yeah. Next question. What's your ideal date? I think I already went on my ideal date. I once went out with a guy who, we were up in the hills in LA, and he had us walk a little further up by Wisdom Tree. If you haven't been, you should go. And you're in LA, you should go. But he had us walk up a little bit further by Wisdom Tree, and it was a perfect LA summer night. And you know, we had this unobstructed, beautiful view of LA. We laid down a little picnic blanket. He had chocolates and wine, and we just had the best conversation, and he made me laugh. And I felt like that was my perfect date. What's something people might not know about you? I love Friends, the TV show. And if an episode ever comes on the TV, I will be able to tell you exactly what's gonna happen, because I've watched it that many times. It's a problem. Do you have any advice for the Zahara girls? I know this sounds cliche, but just be yourself. I feel like, especially when it comes to swimwear and swim brands, and I know Zahara Swim isn't part of this list for me, but I know a lot of these brands out there will push for the perfect body, or, you know, the perfect waist, or whatever else, or the perfect photo, or God even knows what. But I just feel like be yourself. Every body is a bikini body. Every body is a beach body. And it doesn't matter what other people say, as long as you're able to accept you. That's the most important thing, is that you accept you. If there isn't somebody in your life who accepts you, or if there aren't people in your life that accept you the way you are, I would say find new people. Life's too short to be around people that don't celebrate you. So go out there, celebrate you, and find people who will celebrate you with you. That's the end of our Q&A for today. Thank you so much for listening to me. Zahara Swim, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for picking me as Ambassador of the Week. And I hope all of you out there are having a beautiful, beautiful day. The sun is going down in beautiful LA. And I'm just so grateful to be here. And if nobody told you today, you're amazing. And you're doing amazing, sweetie.